Somebody made a good comment that I want to respond to. So regarding Kikuyu men, or I want to say men in general, especially venye nimeona culturally. So this person has a very good point, and with the point that they mentioned. So obviously hapa kuna emotional neglect, kuna build up of frustration and something kama delayed exit. So unapata like emotional neglect, it's where you feel unseen and you feel unheard of. So like you're not listened to, so your point, like you cannot bring up your point. So if it's matter regarding the whole household, unajipata like you yours does not count. So the man is the last say. So what happens is that most women, when you're in such relationships like that, there's something called delayed exit. Personally, what I can tell you about the delayed exit ni juu there's a cushion of stability yenye inafanya wakae juu. If you watch most shows, I watch Tuko Talks, and manze, most of the people that are interviewed, wengi wao wase wa domestic violence, like there's a theme of like most of them wanakaa just because there is provision, there is stability, and you know you keep up with that emotional neglect where you cannot even say nothing, like you are walking on eggshells. And then you know something happens out of the blue to where you are affected, and maybe the thing that affects you forever in life. So the other thing also, so Jum say alibonga kuhusu Kikuyu man. One thing I realized and which blew my mind, and I think this is something culturally, you know, hakuna something like you know, public or affection. So if you don't tell somebody that you love them, I mean, of course, kuna so many different love languages, but especially if you don't show somebody that you love them, like what do you really expect? Especially for a woman, like I don't care mawewe ni wa Geshagi, a woman is still a woman. And so mimi, my biggest question juu I saw this so long. So utapata familia, there is a man and a woman, wote wako emotionally distance, but in the middle kuna watoto 10. So my question was like, how, like, so try to show me like how this is happening, like nyote wawili mko emotionally distant. You see, you're doing your thing, but kuna watoto 10. And the African culture ni you don't show public, and I think maybe this is changing with the times, but there is still some of that lingering, that you don't hold hands, you don't kiss, and I guess this is acting proper. And deep down inside, you know, I have been talking, nimekuwa nikibonga kuhusu stories of love. I'm telling you, deep down inside, if there is the core of a human being, kila mtu yote, there is this desire to be loved. I'm telling you, like even on your deathbed, like that thing is gonna cross your mind. Like, did you allow people to love you the same way you loved them? Ama, were you open to love? You see, deep down there is that thing. So even if wako emotionally distant, that does not mean that they don't want to be loved. It inaweza make uncomfortable, they are not used to it, but that does not necessarily mean that they are so much closed off. No, like it doesn't. Like they are me personal, like there are women like I would comment, um like, yeah, you look good with kaizo, but you will see like they are fighting it, but I could see like ningiona the little girl in them that they desire that. And that's how you know a woman is in survival mode. She's not thriving emotionally, and come on, a drive emotionally ni survival, and it becomes so much um it becomes the relationship, like her survival, like in a lead emotionally. And so unajipata, yeah, she's just there like an eggshell. So I hope this makes sense, but I mean, that's why I say my videos are not for everyone, but I'm telling you, it's healthy to show love and to accept love. You deep down, that is what we as human beings, like, that is the core thing we are here, is that we experience that. Natakama will not experience that to like the full capacity. There is, trust me, those people feel lonely. They do feel lonely.